Hey, what's up guys? Dave Chung from Compass here. Today I'm going to be sharing a market update for the New Trier Township, and there's some really interesting data that is a direct result of higher interest rates. So let's get right into it. As you know, interest rates were at a historic low during the pandemic, but in the spring of 2022, the Fed started raising rates to ease inflation and effectively slow down the market. Well, now that it's been over a year in this higher rate environment, we are clearly seeing an impact to our local market. This chart shows the median sale price for single-family homes in the New Trier area. You can see how prices really started to take off in 2020, and as interest rates began to rise in 2022, there was a spike in prices as buyers were eager to lock in those low rates. Most surprising to me, though, is that the prices across the area have been relatively flat over the last 12 months. The higher rates have essentially slowed down that rapid price increase that we saw from 2020 to 2022. Now, to be clear, each village and each home is incredibly unique. Some are up and some are down, but I think it's important to look at the entire region just to get a sense of the trends. Now let's look at the month supply of inventory to understand supply and demand. If no new houses came on the market, how long would it take for the existing homes to completely sell out? Pre-pandemic, it was around 6 months. Once the pandemic started, the demand severely outpaced the supply, and we've now been hovering around 1.3 months of inventory for the last 2 years. So what does this all mean for buyers and sellers? Well, it's still very much a seller's market. We haven't really seen any changes to that month's supply of inventory, and the number of homes for sale is at an all-time low. However, and this is a big one, if you are a seller, because there are so few homes on the market, when your house goes on the market, everyone is watching. All the eyeballs are on you, and buyers are at home critiquing each and every photo and analyzing the floor plan. You can't just wing it. You and your home have to be more dialed in than ever in order to execute a successful launch. And if you're a buyer, unfortunately, the market is still tough. You have to move fast, know your numbers, and be prepared with all of your financing in order. With regards to prices, you can see in the data that there's really no indication that prices will drop significantly anytime soon. We just went through the most aggressive interest rate hike in history, and in our market at least, prices just flattened out. They didn't decline. If rates were to drop even a little bit next year, we could see demand increase even more and prices go up yet again. So my biggest recommendation for buyers and sellers, align yourself with an agent that is extremely knowledgeable on the local market so they can help you navigate this process. That's it for this month's market update. If we can help in any way, please don't hesitate to reach out.